Yes, sir. Yes, sir. H1 is here, and we're about to be running it back with another episode. We're me and you, us. I got my drink of water. I'm done wasting plastic bottles. But me and you, we're gonna be running it back with another episode. And I need you to do something. If you're trying to learn about chess knowledge, chess wisdom, chess understanding, I need you to like, share, comment, hit that bell, stay notified, and please, utmost, subscribe. Subscribe to your boy, H1. First of all, we got a game, White as Bent Larsen, and this game was in 1975 against Anatoly Karpov. Who's gonna win? Who's going to be the winner? Let's find out, and let's continue this game. Let's go. C4, we got the bomb! We got the bomb up in here, man. My wife gonna be mad at me. I'm being too loud. C4, knight f6. I didn't even do the move. Knight f6, knight c3, e5, knight f3. We got the English opening, King's English variation, two knights I don't know. It goes down to some silly gibberish. But you don't need to know all that. All you need to know is that White is doing the English, and it's the King's English variation. That's all you really need to know. Knight c6. Now it's the 4-knight variation. It just switched up that fast. d3, d6, g3. Fianchetto that bishop. White bent is for the fianchetto. Bent is for the lent, because it makes sense. You see how I just left off the last letters of sense and just said cent? You know what I mean? Just put the wrong word, but you still got the point. Okay. G6. So Black decided to fianchetto since White decided to fianchetto. So does mimicking really work in chess? Maybe it does. Don't try that at home. Bishop G2, Bishop G7. Kingside castle, always got a castle. Each game you got a castle, my boy. Rook b1, pushing up b4 is the goal. Let's dislodge this knight, sir. a6, b4, bishop d7, a4, queen c8. Let's get this bishop. Let's trade this bishop with that fianchetto bishop, since that bishop is clearly more powerful than this bishop. Bishops are complicated. They're kind of I don't know, they just bring a lot of drama on the chessboard. They're always trying to take over a diagonal. They never want somebody to take over their diagonal. You can share. Queen. I disrespected that bishop name. Bishop g5. Bishop h3, b5, dislodging this knight. No, wrong arrow. Dislodging this knight with b5. A takes b5, c takes b5, c takes b5. I want to do this work too. Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter. Maybe, just my idea is h1. Maybe Bent Larsen trying to get a pass pawn on the a file. That's why he took away from the center. Just getting ready for the end game. Strategic in all ways. But anyway, bishop takes g2, king takes g2, knight e7, queen b3, queen d7, knight d2. Rerouting this knight somewhere. I don't know where yet, but we're rerouting it. We're doing our thing. Knight f5. The computer is saying that they like White better, but if I had this position, I would like White better too. Bishop takes f6. Bishop takes f6. Knight d e4. Jumping into this square. Hitting that bishop. Because if black just does some unknown move, then we got that royal 4 going in. You know what I mean? We gotta look for those. Look for your opponent's threats. Bishop d8. Rook f c1. King g7, e3, playing it slow. I think they could have played it a little bit faster than that, but nah. The computer says white played it well. Don't listen to h1 sometime. But listen to me when I say this. h1 is the best square on the board. e3. c6, b takes c6, b takes c6, queen b7, rook a7, queen takes d7, rook takes d7, knight e2, knight e7, d4, attacking the center, f5. Let's get the center break going. And you see that passed pawn that I was just mentioning, that white wanted? It's coming true, isn't it? Knight g5, rook f6, rook d1, knight d5, d takes e5, d takes e5, e4, rook f d6, e takes d5, bishop takes e takes d5, bishop takes g5, excuse me, d takes c6, rook takes d1, rook takes d1, rook takes d1, c7. Clever. Really clever. How is this clever? Well, this rook move is the only move for black to do since this square is covered by the knight. Very clever. Rook d8. C takes d8, bishop takes d8, knight c1, king f6, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. Is this pawn gonna get past there? Is somebody gonna win? King d5, a6, bishop b6, stopping that pawn, king f1, e4, king e2, king c4, knight d2, king b5, and draw. They agreed on a draw because there is nothing for both of them to do. If they would play longer and do f3 and do something like this, not even that, because that was a bad move. E takes f3, knight takes f3, they take this pawn, and then knight g5. Y'all probably wondering, how is this a draw? How is this a draw? It's a draw because it's a draw. Grandmasters know when there are draws in the position, and there is no way to win, even if black was up an extra pawn. So don't be thinking that you're losing just because you're down a pawn. That's not the truth. That's not the case at all. Okay? Now that we all got that settled, can you just move on to the next video of mine? Just watch that too, and maybe like that video too. Okay, peace.
It's no turning back, pressing on toward the vision. Yeah, I see where we was, and I see where we going. It's no turning back, pressing on toward the vision. Yeah, man, we choosing to get up and keep it moving. It's